All right, weapons. Weapons of mass distraction. Social influences. Social bloody pervs. Social nuisances. Social pests. I'm going to make turkey burger patties. We're going to add some garlic, some parsley. Can you see? I need a better setup. I need somebody to video. Some chopped onion, some garlic, the egg to bring it all together, a little bit of French onion soup mix, not all of it, just a little bit, and a bit of pepper. You can add whatever you want to the mince, you know, to make it personal. You know, you might not want to add anything, but generally, you know, some herbs or spices, you could chili it up, you know, whatever. No rules. And turkey, healthier alternative than some of the other minces out there. I like pork mince. I'm not really a fan of chicken mince. Beef mince is okay, but you have to buy the really good one. But the turkey mince will do us. So I'll mix it all in there, make up some patties, burger patties, whatever you want to call them. And then, you know, I'll put it on some of these flat burger buns that I bought. Steve will have these, not myself. I'll have like maybe a multigrain wrap. But, and then we'll add some beetroot, some lettuce, some tomato, maybe some more onion rings. Basically that's about it. Some lettuce, tomato, beetroot, onion, cucumber. That's probably what I'll have in like a salad bowl with a couple of these. They're only going to be small. But yeah, all of this stuff, the parsley, the garlic, the chopped onion, a bit of the French onion soup mix, and a bit of black pepper, ground black pepper, I'll use to make the patties. And yeah, so enjoy. So for now, we want to put this in the bowl, but I want to do it. There's a little bit of juice in here, so I'm just going to drain this off in the sink, off camera. There's not much, just a little bit. But yeah, I'll make 4. I'll get that paper off. There you go. Lovely. So put that in there. A little bit of the French onion soup mix, just a little bit, not all of it, because it'll overpower it. It'll be too much. And I usually use this. I mean, you could add like a chicken one, because it is what it is, but just a little bit of this, just a little bit, not too much. You know, that's not even a third of the packet. That's just, you know, just a little bit, because it'll overpower it, and it won't be very nice. And that'll kind of like act like flour also, that soup mix, and bring it all together. And I'll crack the egg in there. And I'll dice the onion and a bit of parsley, add a little bit of pepper, you know, to your liking. I don't mind a little bit of pepper, a little bit. Put that one away. And some garlic. Although I have a couple of little ones here, but I'm not going to mess around with those. I'm just going to get a good sized garlic clove there and smash it with the knife. Just, you know, get the, like that, that'll do. There's a little tube you can get that looks like a hose. It's a bit bigger than a hose. That you put the clove of garlic inside it. Might Google that. Garlic peeler. It's just a tube, and it's about, I don't know, probably about 1.5 inches round, and it's probably, you know, about 100 mil, you know, about 4 inches long. And you put the clove of garlic inside it, and then you roll it, and it takes all the skin off. But after you've rolled a few, you have to after you've rolled a few, you need to wash it, because all of the skin from the garlic sticks inside the tube, and eventually the tube doesn't do the job that it's designed to do. But there's easier ways of getting the skin off the garlic, or the husk, or I don't know what you call it. Never really paid that much attention, to be honest. So there's a bit of garlic there, right? But I like a bit of garlic. It's lovely. 2 slips and a gully. 2 slips and a gully. So that's in there. That's lovely. That'll do. Put that aside. And let's just do the onion. And we'll get this. We'll actually do it like this. I know the light's probably not real good for you guys, but for me it's okay. And again, I've got a skylight all above my head here, and I've got the kitchen light on, and the light above the stove, but I need to mess around with the settings on the phone, on the app that I use to record this. So I think it's and I'm only going to put half of this onion in, because it's only a small amount of mince. It's like only half a kilo, so you know, I'll just put half of it in, because you don't want too much stuff in there, because what'll happen is it will struggle to bind together, and we'll get a little bit of the parsley. I'm just going to pull the leaves off the stem, and I'm only going to put a little bit of that in, not a lot, just a little bit, because you don't want it to be overpowered in flavour by just one ingredient, you know. And now I did wash it earlier, and now someone's messaging me. They're all Christmas messages, like, you know, Black Friday sale coming up, buy this, you know, 20% off, store wide, 30% off. Everyone's doing it. And you know, sometimes I'm wondering how they even get my details. Probably when you've been Googling something, or you've looked online at something, you've Googled it usually, or you've looked at it on Facebook or some other social media platform. The next thing you know, you're getting random text messages and emails and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So we'll add that in there. All right. Up there. Now I should have gloves on when I'm mixing this, but I'm just going to wet my hand and do it that way. And just mix it all together. And my hands are clean, like really, everything. When you know, the least physical contact with the food, the better. But if you do need to just go in like raw with the bare skin hands, then, you know, make sure you clean your under your nails and between your fingers, you know, up to past your wrist. Get under your nails, clean them properly, do it properly. Now ideally, I could probably put that in the fridge for a little bit, and then I'll turn that tap off, and then yeah, I'll put that in there. And if you're wearing any jewellery or that, get rid of it. You know, wash underneath that too. If you're wearing rings or anything like that, get rid of it. So I'll just wash my hands. So that's that. simple, and it could probably use like a little bit of flour, but I prefer not to use flour because what I'll do is I'll put a little tiny bit more of this in there. I prefer not to use flour because it gives it that floury taste. But there's, you know, in the comments, leave something. I'm just a little tiny bit more. Leave your you know, your tips, your hacks for, you know, binding things together with what type of flour you might use. Rice flour, I don't know, cauliflower flour. But yeah, so whenever I use this, I never add flour, but I'm usually only using it when I'm doing beef. But today, just a little bit in the turkey mince, and I'll give that another little bit of a turn. I'm not going to get all my hand in there this time. And then I'll put that in the fridge for a little bit, you know, maybe 20 minutes or so. But I'll flatten it out around the bowl so that it cools quicker. It doesn't, if it's just one big lump in there, it'll take a while for it to cool down completely. So yeah, just like that, I'll put that in the fridge while I just clean up, and that'll do. The next video you'll see maybe the construction of the burger. Maybe, I don't know. See how much time I've got. Got a couple other things I have to do today as well. I need to go and get an ultrasound on the foot. A bit of damage from trying to work out, carrying all this weight. Go and get an ultrasound and an x-ray on the foot, and yeah, and then I have to prepare for work. So enjoy the turkey mince burger patties. Peace out.